Hello, Crafting Cuties. If you can't tell, yep, it's a voiceover. I began watching this channel, and her name is Peg, and she does this craft room stories, Peg at Craft Room Stories, and she does this thing called Tagtastic Tuesdays. So I thought that seems fun. I'm going to give it a try. So I cut out two tags here, blue and white, and the white one is for this sticker that I have, and the sticker is like a outdoor cafe kind of thing, and I thought, ooh, that'd be neat to kind of do like a scenery from France. Ooh la la, right? So I begin to put this sticker on, and what do you think happens? Yep, put it on crooked. So I was debating, what do I do now? But I decided to go with it. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to try and camouflage the white spots that are on the sides. And so I do end up taking my ink and inking the sides here. There's the ink. So there I'm inking it up. Then I realized, okay, I'm going to have to use something else to try to cover it. So I just decided to put that down then. I used the tape runner for that. And then I got to stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Put that on top of the blue tag. And then I grab my lace. And I'm like, I love this lace. It's so pretty. It's like you can cut it in half and have, two parts of the same thing. It's just beautiful. So I grabbed the wrong pair of scissors, by the way, to cut this lace. I have a pair of scissors that I use for all like fabric stuff, and that pair of scissors, they're not really all that great. They're great for cutting the paper and everything, but definitely not the lace. So here I grab my glue, and I glue that lace down onto the bottom, so half of it's up like a pocket, and the other half hangs down. And there I grab a piece of paper, realizing this is going to get stuck to my desk if I don't put something underneath of it. And there I grab my wrong scissors again. And I kind of struggle with it, actually. I don't know if you can tell. Like, oh. Okay, and then I look at it and I'm like, okay. Now I'll put another piece of lace on to make it kind of more sturdy at the bottom as a pocket. So then I get my good scissors, the one that's, that actually cuts the lace, and I use those. So I was wondering, when you were growing up in your household, did your mom have a pair of scissors that, you weren't allowed to touch, use, look at, and neither was anyone else? Like, what were those scissors for? Because she didn't cut our hair with that. So anyways, here's some blue netting that I cut. And I thought, okay, I'm going to use this blue netting to kind of cover up the side there where I messed it up a little bit with the sticker. So I cut this piece, by the way. And I'm like, yeah, this will be just the right size. And then I put it up there. And I'm like, wait a minute. This does not fit. And by the way, right here, I'm kind of like pulling out some of the strings, and right there, you see how big it is? And I'm like, wait, that's too big. It's not going to fit, so I have to cut it. That's okay. So then I'm like, okay, I glued that down. And then I had this piece of rhinestone, chain rhinestone or whatever it's called. And it has blue, light blue, and like a clear kind of diamond thing in it. And it's really, really pretty. I mean, up close, you can't see it through my video here, but it's really pretty up close. And then here is where I grabbed this lace flower that has this really pretty pearl center. And I have this like navy blue, it's like a paper flower. And so I take my glue and glue that lace flower down. And then I use hot glue to glue down that paper flower because it just won't stick with that other glue so well. There's like a metal thing that goes through the center of the flower. So I decided to take these little white paper flowers, and I get the hot glue, and I use my tweezers, by the way, to hold the flower, because if you've ever burnt your fingers with hot glue, oh buddy, it's one lesson I don't want to repeat. So I put those on and kind of, make it a little bit balanced, offset it with the other lacy flower. And then here I have a stamp that says Par Avion, which means like, airmail. And I put it on this label that I had stamped out before. And then this is the little fake envelope that I made. And I glue the sides. And you're going to see a big mistake that I did. I'm like, yeah, that's good. And I'm like, all right. So then I make this little letter. I tear the sides. It was just this piece of paper I had that had this writing on it. I think I got this like tablet from Temu. It has a bunch of different types of stuff inside of it, and that was one of them. So I thought, okay, that'd be a great letter. So I fold this thing up like it's a letter, and then I take my ink and I ink around the edges to kind of make it look like it's been read, 1,000 times, like it's some sort of love letter or something. Oh my goodness. And then I put this letter in the envelope, and you're going to see what I did here. I'm like, no. So wait here. Oh, forgot to do the envelope. Got to ink the envelope. Okay. Put the letter in. And then I glue that letter down. And right here, it will not fit because it's too big. So I had to tear the flowers off and put that back in. So there I turned the camera off, and then I fixed it and then glued it all back down. What a mistake. So then I put that little label in there. And then I also had these PET tape stickers that I put on a piece of white, and the stickers are like little tags and things. So I cut those out, and then I tried to decide where to put these things in there. I just wanted to add a little bit of bulk in that little lace pocket, really. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to put it in this envelope. And then that one doesn't fit, so I have to take that one out. And then this one fits, and so the other two, I believe. Yeah. And then I had these, they're like clips by Tim Holtz. They're really tiny. And so I used that to clip those little tags and stuff, excuse me, on the envelope there. So there, I put that all together, and then I glue that stuff down. And then I realized I need some leaves for these flowers. And whenever I die cut something, I try to do a couple extra. And so that's what those are. I just had those like extra, thank goodness. And then I add a couple leaves in there. Kind of balances out. And then I take my blue ink and I kind of just sweep over the white flowers, just a little touch of blue to kind of, make them not so, disappear into the lace. And then here is where I add an eyelet. Sometimes I have a hard time with those. Do you guys have a hard time with those? And then right here, I'm trying to pick out what, it's seam binding. That's what it is. So I took the one that matched the net blue kind of stuff. And then I have a hard time putting that through there. So I had to do it off screen. And here I'm kind of cleaning up my desk. And then I realized I have these pearly things. So I'm like, oh yeah, that would look pretty. So I squished that blue flower down, and I took some hot glue, put it in the flower, and then put that pearl thing inside the center of that flower. And then you're going to see it up close. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Bye-bye.